Let's play chess. Alright, so we're going to be playing as the black pieces. They are attacking our central pawn. We could take, they could take back, we could take. I'm going to pass on that. And I'm going to give my pawn some support. Give it 2 defenders. They could take, I could take back. Okay. They offered up a trade. And that was a pretty good move by them. They forked our pieces. I didn't see that. If we check, he comes here. You're going to get one of these pieces. Let's go here. Oh, interesting. Okay. So he ends up getting neither. Interesting. Okay. So the logical move here would be to move our bishop to safety. Oh, do we have anything a little more creative? We can't take the pawn. Do we have anything? And he's got here. He's got there. I think this move makes the most sense. Yep, he wants to trade, which is fine. We got to be careful. This knight's going to come here and then here. And he's going to take back. And we've got that knight, but yeah. I'll take that. And he's got to move. So if we take the knight, we put him in check, he's got to take that, and then we can, stop the promotion. And man, we don't have a great way to get that pawn out. Okay, he's threatening this. I'm going to pin it. He can't take. Rook is pinned, and then I'm going to get rid of this pawn that's close to promotion. We'll trade. Yeah, that's fine. Oh, interesting. Okay. Interesting. That was a good move by him. We pretty much got an even endgame here. And I'm gonna start pushing. Can't really get either of these rooks to the 7th rank. And he offered me a trade. Yeah. I need to keep this pawn intact over here. He's got a pretty strong advantage. So if I step up, he can come here. Okay, retreat. And we go here. Yeah. He comes here. I'll take back. It's not looking good though. We'll check him. Okay. And he's gonna push that pawn. Well, this will keep him from pushing the pawn at least, but hoping for a draw at this point. He's got the 2 two passed pawns. We both have rook. If he checks, I go here, and then he comes down, and I go, okay. Interesting. So we've got to move. So he thinks he can promote, obviously. So his next move is going to be there, there. Boom, boom, here. Okay, so he's going to come here. If he promotes the queen, I take. Oh, yeah, he can't promote to a queen. He might be able to win this. I might be able to win this. If he takes, I take. And I'm one spot closer. Now, do I want to promote here or here? I think promoting on this square makes the most sense. Okay, so he's got an immediate promotion. And yeah, if we come here, we should be able to finish him. Barring something unforeseen. So we've got here. Is this mate? No, this isn't mate, but we're getting close. We are getting close. Oh my gosh, do we not have another check? Bam, bam. Okay, well, if we don't have another check, I think we have to pin this pawn. Yeah. I don't think he's got any checks. I don't see anything that he can. And he also can't really move the queen because if he moves, well, we're not on the green file anymore, but okay, and he's looking to come presumably here. Let's put him in check. Oh, I think this is mate. Boom. Alright, 1-0 on the day. And let's see if we got any brilliance before we move on to the next one. Nope. Okay. Now we are playing as white. playing the Scandinavian defense closed. And his queen is getting pretty active early. And we are having some congestion issues here. He got pretty aggressive with his opening, and even with black, he's got a very strong wall here. He doesn't have much development though, which when you start the tempo down, it's hard. Okay, so if we take, we do kind of give up the center, which I don't love. We go here, we've got here, it's not really doing anything. Yeah, we're gonna let him push, and then I'll take this side pawn and take back with the knight or the bishop. We gotta get this queen out of the way to get the rooks connected. And knight can come here. Let's stop that. Okay. And attack the rook. And we can get the knight up in here, and is there anything interesting? Not really. We'll make the rook move again. We've got knight could take this pawn. Really soften up the protection. Don't think it makes a lot of sense in this position. We've got this knight's not developed. White square bishop. If we go here, let him take. Have the rook. Shit. Let's move the queen up. I'd like to get those rooks connected. I'm considering kind of anchoring that knight with this pawn. I think that makes sense. With it being so close to the king, you can get the queen to either of these squares. Yeah, I think we're going to do that. He's obviously attacking this pawn, which he can have. That is fine. He might not take it. If he doesn't take it, I'll defend it. But I really wanted that knight to have some support. And he doesn't have an easy way to kick it out. He does not have an easy way. Okay, so he's threatening the bishop. He's threatening to take it for free. And honestly, it doesn't look like we have a great way to defend it. If we take, we get the queen there. So if we take here, the queen, that's not going to work. That is not going to work. We'll take the pawn. We're losing the bishop anyways. But he takes the bishop. We take another pawn. Okay, at least we have a very weak structure. We also have a check here. We also have a nice check. Surprised he isn't taking the bishop. I kind of... okay. Interesting. Okay, well, we'll put him in check. If he takes, or if he blocks, I'll take. Trying to get this bishop free. We're even at a pawn. Okay, go here. Yeah, that works. Awesome. And we have a potential mate right here. Do we? Is this mate? Excellent. Alrighty, we are 2-0 on the day. Any brilliance? Nope. Alrighty, we are white again. And let's keep this winning streak going. Main thing in the openings is I like to get both bishops, both knights into the game. Not super focused on anything else, as long as I'm not in a big... See, I've got 3 pieces developed. He's sort of got 1. He does have a pawn, which is nice, but I think getting these pieces developed is pretty important. Probably get this bishop here. He doesn't have a good defense for his queen. Could go with the knight, but that would pin it. Could. Yeah, that's beautiful. He's got to move the queen off the green files. And it's actually really tricky because, yeah, but I was going to say he doesn't have many. Can't take, can't take. Let's put some more pressure on him. And we can go back here. I love it. And he's gonna push again here. And they have to retreat. But we still have a massive development advantage. Yep. And we do have an opportunity here to get a little tricky with the knight. If we go here, he can't take because of the rook. So let's see what he does. He's got to move off this file. You can't go there. You can't go here. You can't go here. Not there. He doesn't have many places. Maybe you can go there. I think this is his only square. D7 it looks like. Oh, okay. Okay, and you know what? I will do a trade because of how much stronger my development is. And yeah, we do have this. That's not quite a check with the rook, but it would be winning material. And then he's got to come here. I don't know if we quite have a mate. Wait, here, back here, and then maybe we can get him into the center of the board. I think that works. Yeah, can't take. He's got to come here. And we can start working towards the center. I guess he could go back. we are just gonna pull him into the center. Okay, so if we push here, if he takes, we come here. Okay, we've got to be able to finish it like that. If he takes the knight, okay, where does he go? Where does he go? Okay. Oh man. Oh man. So we've got to move this knight, or not the knight, the bishop. And I thought there would have been some sort of mate there. I couldn't put it in check. We would have taken that. Alright, we got another check. Can't come here. Can't go there. He's got to go here. Is this mate? I guess not. It's going to leak here. Ooh, or there. Okay. And... we can't trade because we're down. So... yeah, we gotta move the rook. Shoot. And he's got the bishop. Yeah, at least we get the rook and we're up two with his king in a pretty rough spot. But now he's kind of closing in, you know, he's coming over here. Uh-oh, that might have been a mistake. Let's go here. You can't go here. Yep. I think it's mate in one. He's got to go here or here. And he resigns 3-0 on the day. Excellent. Let's see if we got any brilliance. You would like to rematch, I'll accept. And we are off and away. And kind of the same thing as I mentioned, even if you're black. I think you always want to develop those 4 pieces and then castle. And the rest is kind of negotiable, I'd say. And yeah, we're at an even development. I guess I'm slightly up. Because if he... oh, okay. So he's going to take. And yeah, it's going to be a bad position. I'm going to offer a trade. If I would have blocked with the knight, then it would have been a mess. So yeah, that was the easiest way to do it. And this opens up our bishop. Well, yeah, it does. If he comes here. Yeah, I don't really know what the point of that move was. And he's looking to fork me, which wouldn't work anyways because of the bishop, but we'll get to safety. Oh, nope, it did work. It did work. Miscalculation. Okay, so he's got here. He's got that pawn. I'm gonna defend that pawn. Oh my god. Oh, he does have... no, he probably should take that and trade because he's up. deal with that. Boom. What in the world? I don't really know what the point of that move was. Unless he's got something. No, I will take. Actually, I can't. Can't take. Because he would have taken and then he'd be up 3. He's got to move his knight to safety. Probably here, because it defends. But I would still take and take. It's not a bad idea. We're going to go there. We're threatening this fork. Boom. Okay. And he's obviously threatening to take the rook. If we here, so if we go here, he's got to move. I take the rook. Yeah, that should work. Because the issue for him is he doesn't get to take the knight, but I get to take his bishop. Yeah. And let's see if we can do it again. If he goes here, oh no, he didn't. Unfortunate. We'll return back. And presumably he's gonna move this bishop so that he can attack my knight. Try to win it back. Okay. Let's get check in. I like to get to the 7th rank. Start gobbling up pawns. Oh. Oh man. I didn't see that one coming. We don't have a good escape for the knight. So what can we do? What can we do? You know, if we're gonna lose the knight, might as well get something. So he's gonna take. Again, it doesn't work. He's got it here. He's got it here. And that move is, yeah, that move actually works. Because now if he takes, I take, and it's even. And we do defend this. Yeah. And this is definitely a winning endgame. Or in a collapse. And let's start pushing the pawns. We control a lot up here. And he's looking to take that out. And take. Well, a solid move. We're going to have to move our knight. And he's got here. I'm going to go here for support for the knight. Yeah, and he can't take because of this knight. And if he does do this, I'll come up here. That should be a mate somehow. Okay. And he resigns because the knight takes here and is completely losing. Alright, we are 4-0 on the day. We were playing an Italian man. Let's see if we can move to 5-0. Get both knights into the game. Get our other bishop. And boom, we got all 4 involved. We got 2 pawns. And we castled. That is the name of the game. And he's looking to get here, which I would take. Yeah, it's a little bit of a tricky one. Because if he comes here, I take, he takes. Yeah, I guess that does work. Okay. I think we need to get the queen behind this bishop so that we can start attacking. If we can get here with the queen, with the knight. Yeah, that's a mate. That is a mate. But he's probably going to force me to give up this. So that's an issue. So let's get here. And we can have some fun. And yeah, that is and then we go here. And then we get the knight. And then that could be an early mate. He doesn't have to take. Interesting, okay. So what does he have? He's looking to come here and go here. It's very interesting. If we bring the queen here, he can't take. Oh, this is very dangerous. Very dangerous. I believe he has to bring the knight here. I think. If he doesn't bring the knight here, I think it's just a mate in one. Solid move. Oh, and I can't take. Wow, okay. If we go here. Oh shit, we gotta go back. And now he's got some interesting mating opportunities. If we go here, we offer a queen, but he is up, so we don't really want to do that. I think this makes the most sense. Unfortunately. Yeah, and if he wants to take it, we'll trade. Yeah, that was a good find. I guess it was the only find. And he can take my bishop, I'll take his. If he wants to do that. Guess we're about to find out. Okay. I'll I'll take his. He's got the knight here, which I can't really stop. Okay, he's looking to come here and put me in check. He's looking to come here and put me in check. Neither of those are really a concern here. I need to move over anyways. Oh, okay. It's an interesting move. We've gotta get the rooks. Oh my gosh. Oh, well, he's gonna take back with the knight, obviously. Okay. We are down 4. Yeah, he can go back there. It's a nice little spot for him. Okay, I would like him to actually check, take. No, it doesn't work. We can't trade because we're down. Gotta get here to here. Oh my gosh, he's putting so much pressure right now. So much, and we can't get here because of the knight. This is a real mess. This is a real mess. He's got that. He's got that. Oh my gosh, he scoops up another. And he's looking, I mean, they've got so many squares to touch right now. Okay, well we'll start pushing pawns, I guess. Okay, and then he's got here, which should be a nice fork. So let's go here. I guess he could still take the pawn, put me in check. I go here, he take. Oh, he can't take there. Okay. Now, if we can get a rook here, could be interesting. Now we are able to get the knight here, which, of course, let's go here. Now, I really wouldn't mind pushing this pawn, and we bring this rook over, but we can't because they'll just take it and he's already up so much. sense. You can't take. I take back. I gain 2 points. In that trade, I think I'm gonna wall him off right here. Yeah, wall him off. Knight. Yeah, let's see if we can do anything with this. I mean, oh, you know, he can take my defending pawn with the knight. Yeah, it's like makes a ton of sense. I don't know if he sees it. I don't know. You know, I guess it doesn't want to take it because I can take his rook. But at this point, I would. Well, and of course, he threatens my other rook. So I'm gonna come here. And yeah, he is in a bit of a oh my gosh, totally can't speak. Peculiar situation. Okay. Takes. And he's looking to get this rook involved. So if we go here, here, oh, that's nasty. That's nasty. We can sack a rook. And do we? Oh, I'm not sure this would win. But I think we could turn that pawn. Yeah, we can't do it yet because his knight's in the way. But we. Alright, let's see if we can make it happen. I'm curious what he takes. He's got 2 rooks. Oh, okay. Didn't expect that one. You know what? We'll sack the other one. And we'll see. We'll see if we can get a little crazy. Yeah, I think that's probably gonna be it. We'll fight till the end, but yeah, I think that was. And we can't take. We'll take that. We'll start pushing. Alrighty. And I think he won it. Maybe we get lucky and get a stalemate. We're gonna see. Good game. Good game.